Grandfather, what do you call a turkey on the day after Thanksgiving? Grandson, what? Grandfather, lucky. An elderly couple was sitting in church on Thanksgiving Sunday, listening to the pastor give thanks for blessings big and small. As the choir began to sing, the wife noticed a few heads turning her way. She leaned over and whispered, I just let go of a silent Thanksgiving fart. What should I do? He said, I think you should get fresh batteries for your hearing aid. After church on Sunday, the pastor approaches the family and confirms their Thanksgiving dinner the coming Thursday. After making small talk for a few minutes, the pastor turns to the couple's 5-year-old. Have your parents told you what they will be making for us on Thanksgiving? The child thinks for a second and replies, goat. The pastor squinted and exclaimed, goat? As the parents are speaking up to clarify, the child cuts in loudly. Yeah, yesterday I heard mommy tell daddy that Thanksgiving is as good a day as any to have the old goat for dinner. An elderly man in Phoenix calls his son in New York and says, I hate to ruin your day, but I have to tell you that your mother and I are divorcing. 45 years of misery is enough. Pop, what are you talking about? The son screams. We can't stand the sight of each other any longer, the old man says. We're sick of each other, and I'm sick of talking about this. So you call your sister in Chicago and tell her. And he hangs up. Frantic, the son calls his sister, who explodes on the phone. Like heck, they're getting divorced, she shouts. I'll take care of this. She calls Phoenix immediately and screams at the old man, you are not getting divorced. Don't do a single thing until I get there. I'm calling my brother back, and we'll both be there tomorrow. Until then, don't do a thing, do you hear me? And hangs up. The old man hangs up his phone and turns to his wife. Okay, he says, they're coming for Thanksgiving and paying their own fares. Now what do we tell them for Christmas? A couple invited their family over for Thanksgiving night to spend the holiday and meal together. The family gathered, but the couple's children were late, and the mother-in-law complained aloud, ugh, your children always late. Eventually, everyone sat down to eat. The mother-in-law insisted on sitting at the head of the table. No one had the strength to argue with her. After a few minutes, the hungry mother-in-law began to complain, what's with the food here? Why is it always late? A short time later, the couple brought out the meal they had prepared for their family, mostly cooked by the wife. Everyone loaded their plates with food, and the evening continued. While they were in the middle of their main course, the mother-in-law said, I better start clearing the dishes so we can at least move on to the last dish on time. A mere second after she got up, the large wall clock hanging over the head of the table fell down, shattering her chair to pieces and almost hitting her. Everyone was in shock until the bride mumbled to herself, this clock, always late. An old lady was picking through the frozen turkeys, but she couldn't find one big enough for her family. She asked the stock boy, do these turkeys get any bigger? The stock boy replied, no ma'am, they're dead.